Hello, my name is Joyce Choi, and I will be discussing the evolution of wall paintings. We'll be discussing 4 topics today: identification, history, content, and conclusion. Wall paintings, known as murals or frescoes, are artworks applied to surfaces like walls or ceilings, depicting narratives or decorative elements that reflect cultural aspects and are often appreciated for their beauty. These paintings have been significant throughout human history, and we will explore their evolution from the 14th century, highlighting key developments in artistic techniques. One of the earliest and most famous examples are found in the Lascaux Cave, France, dating back about 17,000 years ago. These paintings are created without a linguistic structure intact, therefore utilizing a visual language to showcase their cultural values. The cave features over 600 paintings of humans as well as large animals such as horses, bisons, and bulls. These animals are especially emphasized abstractly within the Great Hall of Bulls. Within this mural, the bulls are accurately represented, supported by the natural rock contouring the figures, suggesting the volume and size of the animals. Some bulls are inlaid with color from the earth pigments that are found naturally, others are found from the charcoal in their fires. These would be used to show hunting scenes, such as a bull with its internal organs spilling out, and a human figure with the bird head standing next to it. The cave is found deep underground, which only supports the notion that these were drawn with torches. Theories as to why the people would struggle into such a narrow pathway to reach these caves are that drawing such depictions would bring plentiful herds for hunting, or that it was the only ritualistic way to replace an animal that might have been killed. Whatever the reason might be, the animals, it seems, were a vitally important aspect of people's lives. And this drawing shows the carbon black and red ochre of a person's hand, and it shows the material used to paint these murals. As history progressed, wall paintings began to reflect the more somber aspects of life, particularly death, especially in Egyptian and Etruscan tombs. The Feast for Nebuchadnezzar, created in 1350 BCE, is an Egyptian wall painting portraying a lively banquet scene of servants and musicians that are celebrating in honor of Nebuchadnezzar. The musicians are faced frontally, while the rest of the figures are placed in a side view, typical of the ancient Egyptian art. Unlike the naturalistic style of the Lascaux cave paintings, Nebuchadnezzar's feast is decorated within a tomb that emphasized the order the Egyptians valued, and the importance of continuing Nebuchadnezzar's elite lifestyle into the afterlife. Rather than abstract hunting rituals of the natural world, the scene of relaxation highlights a culture that's focused more so on social order and the eternal journey beyond death. The medium is also highly improved, with the paintings being brighter and better sustaining in their pigment. Stones are the basis of these artworks, with the dyes being painted on with paintbrushes made from plants like grass and reeds. They even had palettes. The artworks would be put onto dry plaster that displayed narratives of human life on earth, more so illustrating mythological scenes of worship, offerings to the gods, and ceremonial processions. Deities were a recurring motif, as well as the pharaoh, becoming a mediator between mortal and divine realms. The Tomb of Triclinium, an Etruscan wall painting from 470 BCE, continues the theme of tomb murals, but diverges from the static and formal style of Egyptian paintings. Instead, the Etruscans depict a lively banquet scene of music and dance, and conveys a sense of movement and vibrancy. While both cultures use side profiles with their figures, the Etruscans introduced irregular, animated poses to capture lifelike motions. The art pieces serve to celebrate and reinforce the deceased's status to continue into the afterlife. They also employed a fresco technique, painting on a wet plaster, allowing for the paint to chemically bond with the plaster after it melted. This ensured longevity and allowed the paint to remain a part of the wall. The evolution of the wall painting continues with the Minoan frescoes from the Palace of Knossos on Crete, renowned for their dynamic scenes of nature and athletic activities. This is especially exemplified by the bull leaping fresco. This artwork shows a central figure leaping over a bull with figures on either side. The mural is rendered in vibrant colors along with a light blue background. The Minoans emphasize fluidity and movement, reflecting their connection not only to their daily lives and cultural practices, but also their deep connections to nature. Such advanced artistic techniques that captured this naturalistic lifestyle further influenced later Mycenaeans. This shows the evolution of prehistoric times all the way to the Minoans, capturing the simplified abstract nature of the prehistoric times all the way to the more bodily focus as the autonomy becomes more accurate. And they've evolved remarkably from the prehistoric period to the Minoan bull leaping fresco, and this showcases the advancement in materials, techniques, and all-around purpose. Prehistoric cave art, such as the Hall of Bulls in Lascaux Cave, employed natural pigments on rock surfaces, depicting hunting scenes to serve as a visual aid in ritualistic expressions. As time forwarded, ancient Egyptians and Etruscans refined such methods, turning to mineral-based paints on wet plaster, creating more intricate and durable tomb decorations, such as the Feast for Nebuchadnezzar and Tomb of Triclinium, as they illustrate important aspects of afterlife and honoring the deceased. The Minoans further advanced wall painting techniques depicting daily life with vibrant colors and dynamic compositions. These paintings were vital to religious and cultural significance, portraying community celebrations. The evolution of wall paintings from simple depictions to sophisticated frescoes highlights the increasing complexity and the significance of this art form in ancient societies. Thank you so much for listening, and these are my sources and bibliographies.